All right, so overall, how did the first scrimmage go from your perspective?
I think it actually went expected as planned. There's some things that we didn't do as well, but there were some things that we did better than I thought. From a production point of view, we did. At this stage of the season, you have to make a decision how you're going to look at things. So we look at individual players. So for we had some players that they did amazing, and we had some players that sort of didn't have a good day. And so it's how do you take that, because we know we're going to need everybody. So overall it was good. What I was most impressed with was we had some upperclassmen seniors really taking charge of the court. And so this is stuff we've had, every team has in the good years, is you may come out of the gates a little rough, but we've been really working on accountability and leadership. And so the positive was that we had people take reins, and so it's like, okay, we got some stuff, but it made me feel more confident that we can fix this in a week or two.
And when it comes to the underclassmen and the ability for them to kind of grasp the system as quickly as possible, what do you think is the hardest part about that?
It's as simple as buy-in. These kids are coming in playing year-round almost, or definitely a lot longer, but but for some reason they're not as thoughtful as they used to be, or that they're playing year-round with the same team or system that they don't even realize they're being so stubborn about change. Does that make sense? So it's taking longer to get kids to make a switch, and the problem with that is we have 7 new people, so it's making it more difficult because they see other people struggling. If they were like only 1 or 2 freshmen, they would change faster because they realize they're the only ones.
So from your perspective as an assistant head coach, how did the girls perform during the scrimmage?
You know what, we're still battling some things that we've been doing during the preseason. I was more impressed with the longevity of holding kind of their mental focus. We're still, like I said, kind of trying to find our way through some of those lumps. As we continue to go through the lumps, you're going to find yourself saying, okay, we're getting this, we need to move on now at a higher level.
What are some of those lumps from your perspective? What do you think?
Just meshing. We're a new team, and so being a new team, we have a lot of kids that don't know the system and a lot that do. We've changed a little bit, we've tweaked some things, so we're trying to get everybody on the same page. And then just experience. We still have a bunch of sophomores that are playing big roles. We have a bunch of juniors and seniors that we're hoping to fill those roles, but we need to bring the freshmen along. So as we all move in one direction, it's going to be just about how we manage it, and we continue to build and build and build.
Whether it's freshmen or the upperclassmen, did anybody stick out or jump out to you with their performance in the scrimmage?
Yeah, we've Laramie Lancaster's doing a great job. She's really taking the coaching and improving. Our setters are working extremely hard, but we're going to go as far as our attacking goes as well. And so our outsides, if they can continue to do the right things, our middles creating a lot of those splits, we're going to find ourselves in good situations.
And then back on top of it, Beck going at it tomorrow. So what are you looking to do tomorrow in the scrimmage?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? We're going to look at the film from this past tournament. We're going to see where we need to build on, and then the stuff that we've been kind of implementing in practice, we want to see done now at a little bit of a higher level. Once we can get there, we know we can progress forward. But if not, we'll take a step back, we'll reevaluate, and we'll continue to go into the direction we need.